Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. For some reason, I decided that it would be a good idea to try to cook for y'all tonight. Why did I think that was a good idea? I still am undecided, but thank you all for being here anyway. I see that Celine is here. Celine, you made the live, not the replay. How exciting. Camille is here. Natasha is here. Mary is here. Mama is here. Yeah, we're gonna try it, Mama. We're gonna see. We're gonna try to cook something. We're gonna try to eat it, and we're gonna see how it goes. I figure it's kind of like a new favorite or epic disaster. Only I make it and then I try it, and so it could both be a new favorite for y'all and an epic disaster for me. But I thought it might be fun and worth a shot. So if all goes according to plan this evening, the goal is to try and make pancakes out of cottage cheese and chips out of cottage cheese. I'm new to cottage cheese, but it evidently is all the rage right now. And so I thought, we'll try it. I love the Keto Twins, and they did these two recipes. They did the chips like months and months ago, and I just never picked it up. But then other people started doing a lot with the cottage cheese, and so I thought I would too. But really quickly and first, I guess, just as an update, I have had a long week. I've been struggling with the flare that I mentioned last Monday. It got worse as the week went. It got bigger, more inflamed. It is opened and draining now. I won't give you too much information because we're about to cook, but I am feeling a little bit better. I skipped boot camp on Friday. That's the first workout that I've ever skipped. I just couldn't do it. There was just nothing in me to do it. I was in too much pain. It took just about all I could do to walk on Thursday. And then even on Sunday with the girls, we made one lap. And I had said I could do two, but to be real honest, I don't think that I could have. And then this morning I tried boot camp again, and it was going to be strength. And I was real excited about that because I felt like it'd been a while, but I knew that I was still hurting, still healing. So I thought I'd try 10-pound weights, and that didn't work. So then I did no weights, and then I still tapped out about 40 minutes into it. But after I went outside and I sat down, I was remembering a time where I got real excited because I did a 20-minute workout and like still had energy after. So the fact that I did like 45 minutes today, still a big difference, a big change, right? I used to use my flares as reasons not to do exercise or things that would make me feel better. I'm hurting. I want comfort food. I want to be really still. I don't want to do things. So I still need to be still and I still need to be conscious of what I do. But now I'm looking at it as the thing preventing me from doing the things that I want. And so I just want to make sure that I get to continue to do the things that I want. So I want to continue to try to take care of myself as best as I can. So that's what we're going to be doing. Hey, Will, you made the live stream. Thanks for being here. Hey, Kirsten. Yeah, we're cooking with cottage cheese tonight. We will see how it goes. Oh, thanks. I do my best, Kirsten. As we talk about, I always talk about you have to walk the walk and talk the talk, but the hardest part is doing both all the time. There are a lot of people who are real good at talking the talk, and then there are people who walk the walk, and then there are people who try to do both. And so I try to do both. And so when I tell you all that, even if you're not feeling good, do what you can, I mean that. And on Friday, what I could do was nothing. I was in too much pain. It wasn't good for me. And today, the most that I could do was strength training with no weights for about 40 minutes, right? So you do what you can, and you move forward and you keep going. Alita's here. Hey, sweetie. Happy late birthday. Alita and my niece share a birthday together. Natalie's 16. Whew. Can y'all believe it? Ugh. She's gorgeous. She's smart. She's funny. She's got a job. She has to work with kids. She says they're hard to work with. Hey, Paul. Paul's here. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. So Lisa, she tries to do both. Sometimes you're a little better at the talking part, though. Sometimes I am too. Sometimes I'm better at the doing it, actually. I'm better at the walking the walk part. I'm not always good about talking about it. I'm better about just doing it, because just shut up and do it, Misty. That part's real easy to do on my own. The talking about it, some part isn't. You're just a few years older than 16, Lita? Only by a couple. You only busted her by a few years there. All right, so again, the plan, so that's sort of my update. I did what I could in the workouts over the last few days. Didn't go to boot camp, skipped work to part of work. I only worked for about 2 or 3 hours on Friday. So I am feeling better. I'm doing better. And I thought we'd cook about it. So I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see anything, if you're going to be able to hear anything, if you're going to understand at all what's going on. But I'm just going to try to talk to y'all and explain and see what we can do together today in your Misty's kitchen. What y'all think about that? Hope so, because that's what we're doing today. Let's see. We might could start y'all off at least by getting a little bit closer to the oven, huh? Let's see, maybe if we cook right here, it'll be the closest. So I think we'll start with the pancakes. I feel like I have higher hopes of maybe those not getting messed up, but here's the trick. They followed a non-keto recipe and tried to make it keto. I'm doing that same thing, but also not following their exact recipe. So this is a recipe of a recipe that I have made up on my own. Is that a good idea? Probably not. Are we doing it anyway? Yes, we are, because we do it anyway. We step outside our comfort zone. We do things that don't make sense to us, and that includes cooking on the live stream. Paul says, everyone has ups and downs, just weather the lows and look into the distance of the peaks, knowing you're well on your way. That is absolutely true, Paul. You just keep doing it anyway. Oh, you see the Nickies in the window? How much is that Mickey in the window? I turned them around. It was so fun. So yesterday, Natasha and Mary came over after our walk. Amy's been here constantly on it. But they came over and we found my turtle collection and a bunch more of the Mickeys. And so yesterday, while they were here, they were just like randomly putting them out in places to display them, because that's what I've been doing. It's just like, here's a hole, here's the thing, put this thing in this hole, bing, bang, boom, and you're good to go. And so last night after they left, I found myself at some point just standing around my apartment looking at stuff, being like, look at this new thing, look at that new thing. And then I found the Mickeys in the window, but she had them pointed to me. But I thought it'd be more fun if everybody else could see them. But they're just little ball heads of some little Mickey Mouses. Steamboat Willie. I won't make you look at all of them. But then I thought, why not share? So it's like a little scavenger hunt as you walk around. As you walk around the apartment, it's like a scavenger hunt of can you find the Mickey and can you find the turtle? And Natasha, I found both of them in the bathroom. Well, I know to see your pants cooking. That's absolutely correct. We're just gonna make it up as we go and hope for the best. Reese says fancy pants set. She wants those. You don't cook. Yeah, I don't cook either, but my mama bought me these in anticipation of cooking with your honesty. So All right, so we're gonna start with the pancakes. And the recipe that they did was cottage cheese, a keto pancake mix, and water, a little bit of vanilla. I have all those things. Yes, Natasha. I found the hidden turtles and the hidden Mickeys and the hidden giraffes. They're just all over the place. Every time I turn around, I almost didn't find both of the turtles though, because that little green one in the succulent one that you got me blends in so well. I just happened to turn around and it was right at eye level and the turtle was looking at me. All right, so we're going to get started. I wonder if I should bring it a little bit closer. Let's see. We're gonna play with this. We're gonna play with this setup, guys. And, oh yeah, you can see me, kinda. And you can hear me. You only knew about one in the bathroom? There were actually 3 of them in the bathroom, Mary. Well, my lighting kind of changed on here, so maybe my lighting's not as good. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. So we're going to start with... I'm using Carb Quick, which is a product that I have never used before. So I'm also using product I've never used before to try something that I've never done before with a recipe that I'm kind of making up. Are y'all excited to be here? Because I'm excited to be doing this. So from what I understand, it's a half a cup of cottage cheese, between a half and 3/4 a cup of water, and then between a cup and a cup and a half of the Carb Quick. So let me get the cottage cheese. And for anyone wondering, I hate this lighting. Sorry, we're moving y'all back because I hate the lighting. And that's my prerogative to move y'all back. So we're moving back. You know what? Maybe we'll use the large curd because I still have some large curd. Oh, and I did buy the small curd without the pineapple in it for this. So it says a half a cup of cottage cheese. I also have fancy measuring things. So we have a half a cup, a 3/4 cup, and a cup. I think that's what we need. We'll start with that. We're going to start with a cup, a 3/4 cup, and a half cup. So we're going to do half a cup of cottage cheese. It's such a weird texture. Oh, it's not fun to look at. We're going to go with a cup of the Carb Quick. It's like Bisquick, if you're interested. That's why it looks like Bisquick. Like it's one of those things like 9 to 5. It's not rat poison. It's Carb Quick. Make a random Lily Tomlin reference. Just do that too. All right, so we're going to go with a cup of the Carb Quick to start. And then we're going to go, no burning. With water. Okay. And then she says a splash of vanilla, so we're going to splash vanilla. also cooking pancakes with cottage cheese. We're going to see how it goes. The one in the plate, you put the other one by the sink. Yeah, I found all three of them. That was a great sentence. Oh, was it a sentence about how I'm going to do stuff that I don't know what I'm doing? Yeah, there was one in both plates. I know, it's already starting. It's fine. We're just going to whisk this together, and we're going to see if it gives us the texture we're looking for, if we need to add more batter. This is going to make so much. How many people are coming over for pancakes? Because I feel like this is going to make like 12 pancakes. But I don't know. And I don't make a lot of regular pancakes, so I feel like I don't really know what the consistency is supposed to be, but this is lumpy. I mean, it's got the cottage cheese in it, but I feel like it should be a little bit creamier than that. We're going to add a little bit more water. Don't think maybe a little bit more water? Let's also turn on the pan because we're almost ready. We're going to try just a little bit more water. Straight from the tap. Now they say it is supposed to make like a marshmallowy consistency pancake. Is it gonna happen? Who knows? Make all of them and freeze them, says Mary and Natasha. Okay, we'll try it. First, we gotta see if they're edible. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for being here. Oh, Aretha is here too. Thank you, Aretha. Gina is also here. Currently, Gina, we are making pancakes out of cottage cheese, carb quick, water, and a little splash of vanilla. Yep, pancakes. That's the goal. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to assume the cottage cheese kind of melt. Look how much this is. So many pancakes. I should have done like a half of it's fine. We can make them all and freeze them. Cottage cheese freezes beautifully. I don't know, guys. I'm getting nervous already about trying to make these. I just need to put them in a pan, right? Should I spray the pan? Do I have any spray? I do in fact have some avocado oil spray. These pans are really non-stick. Let's spray it anyway. We're grabbing the spray. Spray. So we have the spray. We have the batter. And we have our pan that's warmed up. So I'm going to bring y'all back over. Okay, let's do it. Let's just give it a go. Is this still too thick? Oh, I don't know. Well, that's not going to be round at all. Let's see. Let's try to do like 2 or 3. We'll do kind of smallish ones. Can y'all see that at all? No, it's white on white. Yeah, I can see that there. Maybe we'll just move the camera around and show y'all things as we go. So, we're in the pan. I have to ladle them out. I have a ladle. I should have read that earlier. Look, I even have a ladle. I even have a little ladle. Maybe my little ladle would be even better. My little ladle would be perfect for this. We're going to use the little ladle in a minute. I forgot to spray. Nobody told me. I pulled out the spray and everything, and then y'all told me that I forgot to do it. It's fine. I still like y'all. So I guess now we sit and we wait for it to cook. They are kind of perfect, right? And it does look like a pancake. I mean, technically, it's not my first time making pancakes. I have made cream cheese and egg pancakes. Have I ever made a regular pancake though? I don't think I've ever made regular pancakes. Say little. I can't say little ladle once, Celine. So it's the Little Dipper. Yeah, we're going to use the Little Dipper for the next ones. It's patience. How y'all doing? Y'all having a good fun Monday? Y'all happy to be here cooking with your pal Misty? We're getting bubbles. That's good, right? That means it's starting to cook. See, we're getting some bubblage. I think that's a good thing. Do I have my spatula? Yes. I have my spatula. Is there anything else I need ready to go? Tell me now so that I'll be ready for it when I need it. I need something to put these on. Let's get a plate, everybody. What you gonna put your food on, Misty? Plate. I'm gonna put it on a plate. I mean, I know with a regular pancake, you like wait for it to bubble up and then you flip it. But I guess you do the same thing even if it's not a mixed pancake, huh? I want to touch it. I really want to touch it. Tell me not to touch. Tell me stop touching it. Say, Misty, stop touching it. I want to touch it. I want to see if it's ready. Butter. I know. Can you believe, Michelle, one of the things that I do not have in this house, y'all, I keep saying butter. That's super fun. I don't have butter. I didn't buy butter. I don't have any butter in this house. I was thinking about that today. Actually, I should have gone and got some before this started. We are really bubbling now, though. Look at these bubbles. What y'all think? Can I check it yet? Is that bubbly enough for me to check it? I know I don't have any. I do have sugar-free syrup. I do have Chocolate Zero syrup. Look under it. Don't touch the pancake. I know. I think it's time. I can't smell it. I got you thinking about pancakes. Leave it. Okay, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. Hey, Tracy, welcome. Tracy, I'm cooking in my new apartment. It's been a minute since you've been here, Tracy. Yes, I have syrup. I just don't have butter. Somehow I forgot butter. And anyway, I was thinking about it today because Angel did her video about how she got a butter dish because butter's supposed to be left out, even though all of us here in the States normally leave it in the refrigerator. I feel like they're getting I really want to touch it. Is it time to touch it yet? Can I touch it? I'm going to touch it. These dishes are so good, Mom. Like, they are just non-stick for real. I don't think it's time to touch it yet. I think I need to not touch it. I think I need to let it sit. I know, right? I think I'm about there. It's close, Jess. It's close. Flip them. I'm worried about flipping them. What if it's a failure? Okay, it's good. We're just going to put the spatula underneath it. No, I think it's not ready yet. I want to let them sit. No. Kind of started to fall apart. We're going to let it sit another minute. We're just going to let it sit. You know what we can do? We can, oh, wait, we closed the door. We can show y'all that the furniture's here. Yay, we got furniture in. I got my desk all set up. Got the bedroom set up with my chest of drawers. And my dresser. Actually, my dresser's in my bedroom. My chest of drawers, which is a tall one, is in my office. Okay, I think we're going to flip it. We're just going to go for it. Oh. So it's brownish, but hold on. I'm sorry, guys. See, so it's brown. You know what I do have to say? This smells delicious. If it tastes near as good as it smells, we're in for a good time. We're in for a good time, everybody. We're in for a good time. If this tastes as good as it smells, we are in for a good time. You're okay, Barnum. And so far, I have to say, it is looking a little fluffy. It is definitely a different texture than the cream cheese and egg pancakes that I'm used to. Those don't have much consistency. They're almost more like a crepe. Okay, we're gonna flip this one. Oh, yeah, look at that. Guys, this may be a success. Look at this. Look. Oh, sorry. Look at that. Them puppies look like pancakes. Right? They look like pancakes. Look how proud I am. Okay, let me see. Flip on leaf butter looks awesome. You leave butter out too. Butter and cinnamon. I can eat it without butter if I have syrup. I can eat it just like it is. That's what I like, peanut butter on my pancakes. Natasha says you can use an immersion blender to make sure the batter is smooth. Oh, I could do that, huh? It feels like it's maybe not a problem. Like maybe it's going to cook. I can't tell if it's lumpy or not. It looks like it may be lumpy, but I do have an immersion blender. We could blend the rest of it. Should we try that? Should we try to blend the rest of it and make them? Let's finish these. And then we'll go from there. Hey, buddy. We're cooking. Barnum likes the new kitchen because he gets to stand by me while I cook. In the old kitchen, they were not allowed in the apartment. Okay, stop touching it. The ornaments in my window are Mickeys. They're little Mickey Mouse bobbleheads. I'll show you another one. This is a little Taylor Mickey. Look how cute he is. Okay. Guys, I think we're going to have pancakes. I think we're doing it. I totally think we're doing it. I'm going to go back over here. You thought they were little plants. They are not little plants. I do have little plants, though, but they're outside. And then I have fake little plants in the bathroom that Mary and Natasha have bought me. But you know I have turtles in them. Okay, let me put this first one over just a little bit more. Are y'all having fun looking at my bag? I'm sorry. I left y'all for a second. Ooh. No, stop touching it. That needs more time. So, I mean, we're going to taste it, and we're going to see how this goes. We're about 30 minutes in, so this may be all we do. But I kind of want to know with the chips. Some people did chips on the stove too. Maybe we could try that. Maybe we shouldn't be overzealous. Maybe we should just work with what you're working with, Misty. Don't go crazy. This is your first live cooking experience. What are you talking about? Yeah, see how these turn out before dealing with the blending. Oh, the kitchen cabinets. Yeah, they're pretty. They're like a purple brown. Depending on what angle you look at them too, they kind of turn colors, but I like them. They don't. I mean, everything else in the apartment is gray and black and white, but I like them. Hey, Cheryl, I love you too. Thank you for being here. Yeah, the twins said the microwave was easier and better for the chips. But I don't know how to turn this microwave on half power. So I'm not sure. Would it be power level 5? Would that be half power? Does it go up to 10? I'm not sure. Okay, well, I mean, I think, I don't know how to know when they're done. I don't know, we're just gonna try it. Uh-oh, that one started to fall apart again. We're gonna go ahead and try them. And then if they're edible, I can make the rest of the batter. But I mean, there's really no need to make the rest of the batter if they don't taste okay, right? So let's get some syrup. We have Choc Zero maple syrup. So here's the pancakes. All right, I mean, they look good. Get my little knife and fork. Okay, let's try it. Let's bring the chair over. All right, so step 1 of the new favorite or epic disaster for this evening was make a pancake. Done. Step 2, try said pancake and break it. Let's do it. They smell good. I don't know. It could be so gross. Maybe the syrup will pull it through if it's bad. Let's see. Maybe defrost is half power. What is defrost? Is defrost 5? I still don't know. You love breakfast for dinner, Celine? Me too. Breakfast is my favorite of all the meals. Yeah, I don't like foods. I was totally stalling, Mom. I was putting some cold syrup on it to get it cool and letting it sit there for a minute. I don't like hot foods. I promise, my mom always made me hot foods. And then I would let them sit there while they cooled off. I was the type of person back in the day, I would order a pizza, and then the pizza would get there, and I'd put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes to cool it off, and then I'd eat it. My little forks are in my drawer, Mama, and they're great, but these little forks are even littler than my little forks. They're so much fun. Natasha gave these to me because I support the environment a little bit sometimes with some of the things that I do. All right, so here we are. I don't know why I pulled out the knife. I'm probably not going to use it. We have keto pancakes. Camille predicts I will like them. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to do new favorite or epic disaster in 3, 2, 1. Keto pancake. Hold on. No, it's fine. It can't possibly be disgusting, right? I mean, it's batter and cottage cheese and water. What could... It smells good. Okay, let's do it. Ready? Stop procrastinating. Let's blow on it. Make sure it's not too hot. Ready? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. New favorite or disaster. Try it. So, interesting. First thoughts, even though I cooked it so long, I feel like it could be cooked even more. It's too hot. Hmm. Mm. It's kind of, it's like, it's chewy and doughy a little bit, but it is also a little bit mush in the middle. Like when you get to the middle of it, like it's not fully, like the parts that are cooked, like the edges, are really good. They have a nice consistency. So the thing with, that's pretty good. I mean, for a keto pancake with Carb Quick cottage cheese and water with 3 ingredients, I mean, granted, the Carb Quick has tons of stuff in it. Yeah, I think if I had just continued to let it cook, even though I felt like it took forever to cook, because if you look too at the underside, oh, I'm going to see how this, if I can pick you up and show you. It's see how it's kind of mushy. So like it didn't cook all the way. So it's a texture thing for me where most keto pancakes, what they're missing is the bounciness because it doesn't normally have the gluten in it. Maybe if I blend it, it'll cook more evenly, possibly. It is different. Would I recommend them? So let's give it a rating. With the consistency that they are right now, I'd still be able to eat them. So I'm gonna give them a 3. I'm gonna give my own creation a 3, a Misty's Mezzo Medium, because it's not bad. It's a texture, it's gooey. Like an undercooked pancake. But the flavor is actually pretty good. I've never had the Carb Quick before, so I suppose if you like the Carb Quick flour, yeah, that was good. I mean, maybe I needed more batter. Maybe it was still, because the twins had said that they used or had to add even more batter to sort of even out their recipe. So maybe more batter would have helped. It's good though. I like it. Like it tastes good. This is definitely more like a pancake than the cottage cheese and egg because it has more texture behind it because of the Carb Quick, I guess. You said it kind of looks like a smashed pie. First of all, hello, Becky. Thanks for joining. Second of all, I don't know what a smashed pie is. But if it's kind of like an undercooked pancake, it actually isn't a bad texture, though. Like undercooked pancake sounds bad, but it's not a bad. It's just a different texture. It's different than the cottage cheese and egg because it is thicker. The pieces that are fully cooked are really good and brown. There's no egg in it, so it doesn't have an eggy taste. So yeah, we'll give that a 3. We'll give that a 3. I think that's pretty good. I think that's a decent substitute for a pancake. If you're looking for a pancake, it's higher protein because you have the cottage cheese in it. I bet instead of Carb Quick, you could even use a protein powder. Or what the twins used was Birchfinder's keto pancake mix. So you'd probably use something like that too. Oh, a cherry pie that's been smashed up. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is kind of like that. In fact, that's kind of, you know how on like a fried apple pie, how on the inside it's kind of got that gummy texture, like that kind of, it's not a bad texture, but it's like, it's not as crisp as the outside. It's kind of gummy. That's what the inside of it is. It's more of a gummy uh, consistency. Different, but I enjoy it. I'm not going to eat them all right now, but I will make the rest, and I probably will either freeze them or eat them because I don't know that I'll eat them all before they. I don't know how long they would stay good, to be honest, because it's just cottage cheese and carb quick. I would think they would stay good for quite a while, to be honest. So, gummy is a good word for it. Yeah, it's like a gummy consistency. Yeah, I don't know if cooking it longer would fix that issue or not. I do love a good pancake. These are not the best pancakes that I've ever had, but they were suitable as a pancake, and they weren't too bad. But then the big question becomes, do we try the chips? I feel like we should. We have 20 minutes. What's it going to hurt to try the chips? If they're a failure, they're a failure, right? And then we failed at making chips. Go ahead. First, let's take a Dr. Pepper break. So good. It's good every time. You know what it is probably like biscuits and gravy texture. I'm not a big biscuits and gravy fan. I'm not a gravy fan because it changes the texture to a more mushy. You know what it is? Some people like to put so much butter and syrup on their pancakes that their pancakes become mush. That's what that tastes like. I'm not that person. I normally eat my pancakes dry, sometimes with a little bit of butter, maybe sometimes with syrup. I normally don't put much, if anything, on them, and if I do, it's normally peanut butter. So. Hello, Tisharia. Thanks for being here. We just had pancakes. Oops, Celine's hungry and still has to exercise. I did a little bit this morning. I did what I could. Oh, if I put the Dr. Pepper in there. Don't, Aretha, don't give me ideas about ways to make this silly Dr. Pepper better. It's already the best, most delicious thing. You eat your pancakes with lots of butter and syrup. You know how it makes it kind of mushy. That's what this is like. If you like that, then this would be fine for you. Well, just like we were talking yesterday, we went to a new to us restaurant for a Sunday. I had been there with Amy before. It's called the Toasted Yolk. And that's their signature dish, is the toasted yolk. And it's 2 sourdough pieces of bread with an egg in the middle. But they're known for also their Eggs Benedict and different styles of Eggs Benedict and things like that. But I was telling them I've never had a poached egg because I feel like a poached egg, you want a runny egg, and I don't want a runny egg because I don't like the consistency of the runny yolk. I want a solid yolk because I don't like runny, mushy foods very often. Jell-Os, things like that. So it is a consistency problem. Maybe cooking it more would help, maybe not. I'll test it. I'll let y'all know, but probably not tonight. Tonight we're going to try the chips. We're going to try. What's it going to hurt, right? So, let's see. I need parchment paper, which I have. And then cottage cheese. All they did was put cottage cheese on parchment paper, put it in the microwave. Macros on the Carb Quick, Alita asks. Is it going to focus there for you? 16 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fiber. So it's 2 net carbs per serving. And serving is 1/3 of a cup. So that full amount of batter that I made would have been 6 net carbs. What is a cottage cheese? Cottage cheese has 4. So 10 net carbs for if you were to make all of them pancakes, which we are not going to do. Oh, my arm was so weak I couldn't even open the door. All right. Yeah, cottage cheese is a thing right now. And I have learned that I don't know much about it because my mama didn't like it. You know what else we were talking about, Mama, the other day? That I think maybe, did you not like oatmeal? You're not an oatmeal fan, Mama? Because we never had oatmeal either. We had like oatmeal, like green wheat. We never had oatmeal. Or were you not an oatmeal fan? Because I'm not an oatmeal fan. And I think maybe it's because of you. Not that that's a bad thing, I'm just nothing. Okay, we're just moving everything over. So we're going to put down the parchment paper. They said to use small curd, so that's what I'm going to do. Again, I got some without pineapples this time. Oh, you've been using it in cottage cheese? What do you think, Cheryl? Do I need to cook it longer to get rid of that belly consistency? Or, yeah, malto-meal. That's what I was telling Mom. We had malto-meal, which was like cream of wheat. We were eating grits. That's how it came up, because we didn't eat grits either. I like grits, though. So they said you just like dollop it on there. Should we use? I think this is going to be too big for a chip, though. Well, we can use a little bit. I'm going to stir it up again because I think maybe stirring it. You made cottage cheese bread? How did that turn out? What was the consistency of that like? So I'm just going to try and put little dollops of the cottage cheese on parchment paper, which is what they said. And they cooked it for 3 minutes, and then they had to do it again for like 2 more minutes. So we'll try this and see how it goes. They also suggested, and everybody pretty much has suggested using Trader Joe's. So there's something in the Trader Joe's that makes this work really well. I don't know Trader Joe's, they're HEB. We're going to make it work. We're going to see if it happens. So, we're going to put this back in. Amazing. Power level, time cook, 3 minutes. Power level. How do I know what power level? Just says hot. How do I make it not hot? Oh. We'll say power level 50. Because it looks like it was 100, so 50 should be half. We're just going to do it. We're going to hit start. We did it. We hit start. We're going to put them on there. We're going to put them in there for 3 minutes. Oh my God, what if this explodes and we have like cheese explosion in the microwave? Oh Lord have mercy. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I need to blend it down like ricotta cheese. Well, first of all, I didn't know you needed to do that with ricotta cheese. Second of all, we may try that because I do have an immersion blender. And I think I put the plate on there really good, and so now it's twisted and turning as we cook. That's what I mean, we're just going to let it cook. We're going to let it cook. We're going to let it sit there. It is alive, Will. It's alive and it's moving in there. It's just jiggling all around. I didn't do a good job of putting it back on there, but I was afraid I was going to spill the cottage cheese all over the place if I tried to put the parchment paper on there without doing it. So we're going to let that go for 3 minutes. We'll check it. We may need another 2 minutes, which is what they needed. And then cool off time. Let that go. We may run into an hour again. This took forever for some pancakes. It's easier to put in some meat and vegetables into an air fryer. You're done in like 20 minutes. But I mean, this has been fun. I've had a good time. Have y'all had fun? I feel like I've had fun. I need to cook with people who know how to cook, though, so that y'all can like give me pointers. Is there anything in particular you would like to see me try? If you have a recipe you'd like to see me try, let me know in the comments below. We still have a minute. Well, this is going to be the longest 3 minutes of our life, I think, is how this is going to happen. You've had fun. That's good, Camille. I'm glad because you stayed awake for this, and I know that stuff. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be awake after this. Probably long enough to make the rest out of the pancakes. You know what? While we're waiting, let's use the emergency blender. Whoops. There's also a pan in there. Your beets. Take a look. I mean, they're kind of bubbly. Well, first, let me see if I can get this on here better. So we're going to try another 2 minutes. While we do that, we're going to blend. Can y'all hear? Can y'all hear me? We're using all the power in the house at the same time. We're using a laptop, a microphone, a camera, a blender, a microwave. I'm beginning to think that maybe I should have I don't know if that's it. Added more mix. Maybe it is a little bit, maybe I didn't add enough. I was sort of like the keto cleanse. I didn't add enough of that solid mixture. I don't know. I mean, it's just bubbling away in there, guys. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Yeah, ice cream. I think that's what I'm gonna try next, Mama. I have my Ninja, so I should be able to do ice cream. And from what I understand, it's just cottage cheese and a couple ingredients too. I have cottage cheese. I don't know, heavy cream, egg. I don't know what all goes into it. I'm trying to think of other things that go in ice cream. Chef Misty. I don't know, Cheryl, but I mean, I'm trying to cook stuff. I did try the Reaper almonds. They were delicious, but they were so hot. I could only eat like 3 or 4 at a time. They were really super hot. They make me sweat from the top of my head. They're the Blue Diamond Carolina Reaper almonds. They're addictive though. It's like once you start eating them, it's kind of hard to stop, but you kind of have to because they're so hot. I love the new place. It's really nice, Alan. I like being here. Aretha says she's enjoyed watching me cook, learning something new. You've never heard of Carbon Quick. Yeah, I heard of Carbon Quick when I first started keto, but I never tried it. They're not done. Do I need to let them cool? Maybe we'll just leave them cool. Let's put them, you know what, I have a cooling knife. We'll let those sit for a minute and cool, and then we'll see how it goes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to label those in a minute so I can go right there. A little bit as we go. So overall, I have to say, we'll see how these little chip things do. I just don't see how they're going to be crunchy. Yeah, I feel like they need to cook more. They're not done. Oh, brilliant. I'm gonna have to clean this whole place now. Cooking is dirty work, but it's fun. Oh, have a good night, Hala. Yeah, they're supposed to be brown. They're not browning. But again, everybody has said use Trader Joe's. I did not. But is that because I just didn't cook them enough, like with the pancakes? Or is it because of the brand of cottage cheese that I used? We may never know, but we're going to let these cook for a little bit longer and see what happens. Kirsten says she's enjoyed watching them. She's never heard of cottage cheese pancakes. I think you would like them too. I don't know about multi-talent. I don't know about talented at all, Coach, but I appreciate that. Maybe I'm talented at just working out anyway. Just about however I'm feeling. So yeah, guys, we're closing up on the hour limit. I'm gonna give these the next few minutes just to see how they look, and then maybe let them cool off and give y'all an update. So I was thinking next Monday is the last Monday of the month, and it is a holiday. So I know that people are probably going to be busy for the holiday, and I don't know if y'all want to do a live stream that night or not, but I was thinking since it's Mental Health Month that maybe we could do a self-care Monday to start out the last week of May. I still have those face masks that I never used that maybe we could try. So I'm thinking I'll probably do that. I'm determined if I'll do it Monday or maybe a different day in the week when more of y'all are available. But yeah, our cooking's messy, right? Now I gotta clean all this stuff. I get the partnership of I cook, you clean. I'd rather clean, just for the record. I would rather clean it just because I don't know what I'm doing. But you got to try, right? You have to step outside your comfort zone. You have to try things that make you anxious and nervous and do them anyway and see what happens. You never know. You may find something that you really enjoy. I can tell you I like the taste of the Carbon Quick. So I am curious to see. And I'm curious to see what their pancake mix actually tastes like, because in their pancake recipe, it calls for an egg and heavy cream. So in the Carbon Quick pancakes, that is. So more like a traditional pancake versus the cottage cheese one, but worth a try. Let's take a look at these things. Yeah, they're like not getting brown. I don't think they're cooking enough. I think something is not happening with the chips. We could try it in on the stovetop. Well, now I don't know. Now they're getting little bit brown. I'm scared to do it at regular power, Mary. I mean, look, that kind of works. How crazy is that? The parts that are done seem hold on. I feel like these two on the end are thinner. Yeah, I think it's about getting them thin enough and cooking them enough. And then, of course, I do not season these at all. A lot of people, when they have been making these as chips, have been seasoning them. So I'm going to let that sit for just a second while I say goodbye to all of y'all. But then we're going to try that chip and see, because I mean, I don't know how crispy it's going to get, but look at that. I mean, that looks like a little freaking potato chip. I mean, it feels pretty solid. It's getting harder as it sits here. It's crazy. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Tia's here. Look at me, Tia. Oh, you have to catch the replay. That's okay. I appreciate it. We made pancakes. You'll have to watch to see if they were any good or not. It's a little bendy. They're very pliable. Oh, you know, at this consistency, though, they make a good tortilla. I bet. I'm just going to taste it. Because, I mean, it should just be cottage cheese, right? It's not crunchy. I don't know why it's not crunchy. Maybe because I didn't cook it enough. Maybe I didn't need to cook it at regular power, Mary. Maybe don't do half power. Or maybe I could try it on the stovetop. It's very generic. It's very neutral in flavor. This would make a great tortilla. So I accidentally made a tortilla out of HEB cottage cheese. Yeah, I mean, put some meat in here and wrap it up, put a taco. How to make it crispy, though, I don't know. Maybe cook it more. But that's a winner. Interesting. So, cottage cheese, have you tried it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want me to make some ice cream out of it? Because that's probably going to be the next thing that I'm going to try. You're literally falling asleep with me on. I believe it. It is late where you are. And good night, Will. Good night to everybody. Thank you all for being here. We are going to wrap it up now as we're past the hour mark. That was fun. I had a good time. And I got to eat some food. So I still need to eat more food, but first I need to make more of it. So I'm going to make more of them pancakes and probably have a few more of those. And then I might try to heat up some more of them chips and see if I can cook them at regular power and see if that makes them crispy. Because if you can make that crispy, I'm kind of impressed by this all of a sudden. Like, this turned out way better than I anticipated. But even if not, at this consistency, making it a tortilla would be a great thing. And the cottage cheese has almost no flavor. So it's a great vessel. And for those of us who like a little extra protein, win-win. So thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. It was so much fun. Yes, Mary, ice cream will be next. Becky says, have a good night. Risa says, have a good night. Natasha says, have a good night. Good night to everybody. That's going to do it for this evening, guys. So like this video if you like it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe if you know how. And comment down below. Have you heard of any of these cottage cheese recipes? Have you tried any of these cottage cheese recipes? Are there any recipes that you would like for your pal Misty to try in her new kitchen? Maybe I'll give it a go. And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Have a great week, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time.